Invite. Invite is probably one of the most important steps of this whole process. Why? Because if you're not inviting people to listen, do you think your business will ever grow? What if 10 people listen to your business?
Well, what we know is that when people get in front of the information after they've been invited, that 7 or 8 of them seem to be making a positive decision.
So you need to invite people to listen, because if you don't invite anyone to listen, guess what? Your business will not grow, I guarantee you. But here's what you need to do. You need to partner, do on-the-job training with your enroller or some support team member, and do some on-the-job training and ask them to help you build your business. There are 2 key points when inviting. Always remember that you're the messenger and not the message. What does that mean? That means that your job is just to invite people to get information. Invite them to listen, to get information, and not to tell the story. Why? It always works better.
Now, why is that important, Mark? Why is it important that, let's say that I have a sales background. You said key point number 1, I'm the messenger, not the message. Well, what if I can share the message, though? What if I can do it? In fact, I seem to remember that when you called me the first time to get involved in network marketing, you blabbed on because you seemed to be the message.
And how effective was that, Seth?
Well, I can tell you, I was looking at my watch every 30 seconds, hoping you would shut up because I felt like I was being sold. And I don't think people like to be sold.
The second key point is just believe. Just believe in what you have. Remember that story about the present, that this is an amazing gift to give someone? We have the most amazing gift to give people. The gift of financial freedom, the gift of time freedom, the gift of self-belief, just believing in your own self. And as we give this to people, again, it's the best gift. And so just believe in that. And people would tell me, well, Mark, if I haven't had success in this business, how can I do that? Well, you just got to put it on. You just got to put it on like a pair of pants. You just got to know that this really is the best business. Use other people's examples of what it's done to them. Know that you have a gift that would change people's lives. And when you put that on, guess what? People want to be with winners. They don't want to be with losers. They want to be with people that believe that they're going places. And as you talk to people, just smile. Just be happy, smile, because they can feel that smile through the telephone.
So when you invite somebody, we found it to be highly effective to plug them into one of 3 options. The first being a live meeting. That seems to be the most effective when people can get together. Doesn't matter if there are 3 people there or 1 guest there or 30 people there. Doesn't matter where it is. Coffee shop, home, hotel, doesn't matter. But those live meetings where people get together, eyeball to eyeball, kneecap to kneecap, seem to be the most effective. Well, what if you can't meet with somebody in person? What if they live in another state? Well, option number 2, 3-way conference calls, just a 3-way call or a web presentation. This is still live. Now, you may not be face-to-face, but you're still sharing this information live. You call your friend in Minnesota, and you've got your advisor who's from Arizona, and you all have a little meeting. That's option number 2. Well, what if this individual that you're trying to get a hold of can't make a meeting anytime soon? They can't get on a 3-way call. Well, we've kind of got the old standby. Option 3 is a pre-recorded presentation via an online web presentation, a pre-recorded teleconference call that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, a DVD, etc. Some sort of tool that you can put into their hands that they can watch on their own time. Those are the 3 main methods of getting the information to people.
So how many of you like to be sold something? Anyone out there? Insurance? What if you're looking for a new computer and you go to the computer store and you're trying to buy X and they're trying to sell you Y? How do you feel? It just doesn't feel good, right? So the key to inviting is just to be yourself, okay? Don't sell people on joining this business. Just be yourself. Now, how many of you like to buy something, whatever it is? I mean, everyone's going to raise their hands, right? So what's the difference between being sold and wanting to buy? It's just a feeling. So our job is not to sell people to join our business, to buy our product. Our job is just to help people to want to buy. Simple. Our job, again, it's not to pressure, it's not to beg. It's just to give information. When you invite, the purpose is just to invite them to listen, not to invite them to join the business, not to invite them to buy a product, not to invite them to do whatever, but to get some information.